Modern wars are no longer decided by bullets or bombs, they're decided by code. Before a single shot is fired, software has already mapped the battlefield, analyzed threats, and predicted outcomes. What once took commanders days now happens in seconds, inside systems you never see. And today, the side with better software doesn't just fight harder, it decides when, where, and if a war even begins. Behind every strike, every movement, every decision, there's software working silently. Command and control systems connect satellites, units, aircraft, and intelligence into one continuous flow of information. Nothing moves without approval from these systems. No decision is isolated anymore. Modern armies don't rely on instinct, they rely on networks that see everything at once. For decades, military power meant firepower. Bigger weapons, bigger armies, bigger explosions. Victory was measured by how much force you could bring to the battlefield. But that way of thinking belongs to another era. Today, raw strength without coordination is not power, it's inefficiency. That logic is outdated. Information is the new weapon. Who sees first, understands first, and reacts first controls the battlefield. Satellites, sensors, and data streams now define advantage. In modern war, knowledge moves faster than troops, and software decides who gets it. Software tracks troops, supplies, fuel, and time. It decides where resources go and when they arrive. Without these systems, armies don't advance, they stall. A modern military isn't a collection of soldiers and vehicles, it's a living system of data, constantly updated, constantly optimized. Drones are not dangerous because they fly. They're dangerous because they think. Software analyzes targets, predicts movement, and processes decisions faster than any human could. The drone itself is just the body. The real weapon is the code guiding every second of its flight. And once software is in control, distance becomes irrelevant. Wars are won by supply chains. Fuel, food, spare parts, all coordinated by software. If logistics fail, nothing else matters. Modern systems track every shipment, every delay, every risk. An army that can't move supplies efficiently doesn't lose loudly, it simply fades out of the fight. When systems fail, armies collapse quietly. Screens go dark, communications break, decisions slow down. There's no explosion, no dramatic moment, just confusion. In modern warfare, losing software control doesn't look like defeat, it looks like silence. Today, wars often begin in cyberspace. Networks are probed, systems disrupted, information manipulated. Cyber operations can weaken an enemy long before physical conflict starts. And unlike traditional weapons, cyber tools don't leave smoke or rubble, just broken systems and lost trust. Military software costs billions, often more than weapons themselves. Governments invest heavily in systems development, integration, and security, because once hardware is built, it's software that determines how effective it really is. The battlefield may look physical, but the real spending happens in code. Future wars will be decided before the first shot is fired. Artificial intelligence, predictive analytics, and autonomous systems will shape outcomes in advance. Software will simulate conflicts, identify weaknesses, and recommend actions. The goal won't be to fight longer. It will be to end conflicts before they start. Weapons are tools. Software is the battlefield. In modern war, victory doesn't belong to the strongest force. It belongs to the system that thinks faster, sees further, and controls the flow of information.